Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. That's right, we're doing the Lowriders again. I said we would. Yesterday, we did the standard Lowriders. Today, we're doing the misprint Lowriders. How's that? Line up like that, like this, like that. Yeah, so it's a misprint, which means everything's kind of off. It's a skew, as they would say, right? So when we look through the cards, you're going to see print lines, cut lines, color codes, right, within the graphic, and it's supposed to look like it was a mistake. And Madison actually did a miscut card deck before. I mean, he even did one with Illusionist way back when. So he's had this idea for a while, and so I think he really enjoys this. He did this with one of the Charlie decks too, one of the Raven decks. So I think this is a thing that he likes, and as an artist, because you know, Daniel is an artist. Just beyond being a magician, he is also an artist. He has an artist brain. He thinks like an artist. I mean, just watch his videos. I mean, they are not just straightforward, cut and dry, and boring like mine, right? Mine are just like facts and white backdrop with nothing fun. Daniel's videos are very fun, very engaging. He's very entertaining, and he's super funny guy. I've been rambling and going off on tangents. You want to look at cards? Let's look at the cards. Much like its sister deck, the misprint deck is very similar, right? It's just a little askew. That's the best way to put it. Language on the bottom there, still pretty clearly depicts that it's made in China from WJPC. You're going to get an askew back here and the sides, but otherwise, I mean, even just by looking at the tuck case, you can tell what it is. But you know, at a quick glance, if spectators didn't know, they wouldn't know. The way Madison's designed this deck, though, is not so that there is attention to the tuck case. Madison wants you to use the cards inside for some interesting reveals. So right away, you're going to notice that the deck itself looks like the whole image got miscut on the press, right? That the whole image would be like this, and then you have the color lines, the printing lines, cut lines there, that the deck was punched out, but then punched incorrectly. So if you were going to use maybe a single card, let's say, you know, the four of spades, so the spectator selects and the four of spades is lost back into the deck, and then when you fan the cards from the back, one card is seen askew, and you say that's interesting because that's the one misprint in my entire deck. So you can do kind of like a brainwave or an invisible deck style effect. Let's say you had an index. You could say any card called, right? You could pull that card out of the index and then immediately show that it's the one whacked out card in the deck. But I'm going to tell you something else, and I'm not afraid to do this because Madison does it on his own channel. But these cards are also marked. So up here in the corner where it would look like there's just, you know, typography, it says Madison 43 AC. So 43 is its numeric location in mnemonica. So over here, 1, 6, 16, 5S, 5 of spades. So it's gonna be the 5 of spades. Most of the time, you're just gonna look at this right here. You're gonna say, oh, it's 6D, 6 of diamonds. You're gonna go right here, you're gonna say, okay, 9D, 9 of diamonds. You're gonna go right here and just say JH, Jack of hearts, right? And it's gonna be the Jack of hearts. So it's a fun deck that you can use for reveals, for mnemonica, and also for marked cards. Going through the face, you're gonna see that you get 2 aces. One of them is a reveal card. And then you're gonna get a similar gimmick that the normal Lowriders had. And then the way he puts them in his decks is he lines all the cards up as they would go into an index. So you're gonna have all your kings grouped together, all your queens grouped together, jacks, 10s, 9s. And if you didn't watch the standard Lowrider video yesterday, I mentioned that this black is not black. It's a really deep blue. And then that red is kind of like a blood red, right? But you're gonna have a full deck, also with gaffs, and fun for a lot of stuff. And make sure you get the box set. That way you'll get the hour tutorial. You can listen to all of Daniel's thoughts about what he really intended for these two decks to work together. What else can I tell you? I can tell you that 10 cards in the caliper come to 2.83, which is a little thinner than the standard lowriders, but still on the thicker end of the spectrum. And like I said, these cards were printed in China from WJPC. And when you get the nice box set, like I did, I got the box set because it was on sale, right? Madison ran a sale. And he does that periodically if you're a patient person. But I made sure that when he ran his sale, I got as many cards as I could because I love the guy. I love his brand. I love the way he thinks about cards, and his style is the style I like. That is, and when he releases new cards, I'm always down there first, trying to get them because I really do like his cards a lot. They really do speak to me. The box set, $71. I believe a single individual deck is $35. But the box set, you get one of each, and then you also get the tutorial, which is nice. And you want to head on down to madison.cards. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. And if you'd like a shout out in the next Magic Orthodoxy playing card review, if you want to take part in this fun little experiment that we're doing, down below, there is an Amazon wish list pinned to the topmost comment. All you gotta do is click that and select any one of the decks of cards I have listed there. I picked out just a bunch of fun decks. There's some magic decks, some other creative decks, things that I've never reviewed before. You just select one of those, gift it to me at the David's gift address, and then whatever you write on the gift receipt, I will say in the video. I will, of course, credit you, thank you for sending it to me, and then read your message aloud in the next Magic Orthodoxy deck review, as long as it's clean and nice and not political, right? We're trying to be fun here. It's just a fun little experiment. I don't even know how long I'll do this, but we'll do it until it's not fun anymore, I guess. So go down there, check out some of those decks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.